they're not going to be 5 feet apart, right? They'll be 15 apart, maybe 20 feet apart when he starts. And then when he's climbing up, they might be 70 feet apart, all right? So there has to be communication. When you're belaying, you always have to watch the climber and know what's going on with it. You can't be horsing around, you can't be doing other stuff, you have to watch what's happening. To start with, though, there are certain commands that you have to know to get to be going on with things. Do you remember the commands?
Lay it on, spotters ready, climb on, and climbing.
Okay, that's right. There's 3 basic commands that you have to take care of. The first is this guy, when he is clipped in and he's ready to go, be it that an instructor clips him in or that he does it himself, he will say, on belay. Okay? This is the belay system, and he is now on the belay system. So he will say on belay. He says it to his belayer way back here. So he'll yell, on belay, and then he does nothing else until his belayer says,
Belay on.
which means that he has now taken all the slack out of this system, and it's good and tight, and he's ready to go, and he's paying attention. Belay on means he's ready for this guy to go to the next step. Now, again, with Boy Scouts, what happens next is he will be ready to start climbing. But what kind of rope is he using?
Static or dynamic?
What is the
Dynamic.
feature? What is the feature of dynamic? What does it do?
Dynamic.
It stretches.
A little bit.
It stretches. So if he climbs up 6 feet, he gets up this high off the ground and falls, he's going to hit the ground because the rope is going to stretch that much probably, because you've got 60 foot of rope going up and 60 foot of rope coming back, and that's long enough and there'll be enough stretch in that distance to just let him fall to the ground 6
What
feet.
about the static?
Static wouldn't, but you don't climb with static. You
Because that
propel
would
with
hurt.
static. So what we have to do is he has spotters. So there will be 2 people. As he's climbing the wall, hold that over your shoulder. There'll be 2 people usually, sometimes 1, but we try to do 2 people who will be his spotters. You just said on belay, telling him he's ready. He gave you the belay on, telling you he's ready. Now you need to talk to us and you say, spotter's ready. That's Connor and I. When you're spotting, you have your hands up, spoons, no forks, right? Forks get fingers broken off. Because when he goes up 6 feet and falls and catches your pinky in his loop right here and he hits the ground, he snatches your finger off.
Oh,
We don't really want that.
that is scary.
So you always, no matter whether you're spotting somebody climbing or if you come out and help on Cub Scout Day and we have that bouldering wall that's only this high, you still spot the little guys like
Dad,
this.
I tried
You
to
assume a good position,
do
right?
them, but I couldn't do
You
it.
take a foot back, because if he falls, you're trying to help him down. You're not catching him. You're just going to help try to guide him down. The whole purpose of spotting is to protect his head and his neck. So you're just going to help him down with this. You're going to lean back, but you want him to have a strong stance, because if he comes, you want to be able to receive that, right?
Easy falling.
Okay.